and welcome to Ask the Question, the place where we ask the question you all are thinking about. On today's video we will be asking the question, why do we dream? You may be asking yourself, why do we dream? There has been many researches done as to why we dream, the types of dreams we have and what triggers our brains into having all kinds or weird, wonderful and sometimes scary dreams. First off, dreams are basically hallucinations that occur at different stages of when we sleep. Depending on the mood we are in, the state of mind we have or the situations we may find ourselves in that day, could all play a part in what we could be dreaming about that night. In this video we have a list of some of the different types of dreams we encounter and why we might be having these types of dreams. The first of which could be classed as an emotional dream. Although we all have emotions, when we are awake we are more in control of how we express our emotions. We tend to think about how to react in situations and take more of a logical approach to things. However, when you are sleeping you don't have that same control. Your brain's emotional state has been set free and these emotions could be pouring into a dream connected with a current situation you had that day or are dealing with. Now on to this next theory. The fight or flight dreams. Have you ever heard of amygdala? The amygdala is a part of the brain which is associated with the fight or flight instinct. Researchers have suggested that the amygdala is much more active in the brain when you are sleeping. So the theory is that you could find yourself taking more risks and doing action movie star stunts in dreams that you would not in everyday life. Or on the other hand, run away from a situation that you might not want to deal with or feel comfortable getting involved with. It's the brain's way of possibly dealing with an upcoming threat or situation you are going to have to deal with in the future. The third installment is called memory dreams. There has been some theories that dreams may actually act as great memory storage for past events or things we have learned. When you get a good night's sleep on something that you have recently learned, it's been shown that we tend to remember more than if we was to learn the same thing without adequate amount of sleep. Dreaming about it is said to help focus your mind more on the topic and block out unnecessary information we don't need. Also, even when you are a grown adult, we can still dream about people we knew when we were kids, the house you lived in, and even dream of being a kid again. This all plays into the memory storage of the brain that could sometimes be released when we sleep. Coming along next in the list is creative dreaming. Have you ever been asleep and had a crazy dream, which you thought would be a great book, movie, or song? Lots of people do. You hear all the time of different types of artists having dreams, which inspired some of their greatest work. This is believed to be because again our brains are most free and active when we are sleeping. The restrictions we put on ourselves with how we act and the kind of things we do in our daily lives often takes away from our creativeness. When we sleep, our brains have the opportunity to release the creative passion you may have for something and express that in the form of a dream. So you may now be asking why we have nightmares? Well, nightmares are just dreams that are more scary than your average dream. It is not often we have nightmares on a regular basis. These types of dreams could also fall under the fight or flight dreams depending on the situation and how you view it. Nightmares can be brought on by stress and anxiety. If you have worries in your life or of an upcoming event, this could tend to bring on a nightmare. Or sometimes they can be brought on by certain medication, which if that is the case, then consult with a doctor. As earlier mentioned, the large majority of people don't have nightmares on a regular basis, but if you do and it's affecting your sleep, you might want to consult with someone regarding this. I hope this has helped you understand a little more about why we dream. Thanks for watching this episode of Why Do We Dream? If you have any questions of your own, please feel free to leave them in the comments section below and we will answer them in future videos. Have a great day and don't be afraid to ask the question why.